Hello and welcome to an album a day, day 367, going through my media collection a piece or so at a time. Today we've got a twofer for you because I accidentally ended up with a second copy of this. The original copy that I bought was not the copy that I needed for the podcast. It was mislabeled, and I think they ended up refunding my money and just telling me to keep it, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to talk about the deluxe edition first. This is, of course, Uriah Heep, Conquest, the deluxe CD. Big fan of this album. Got a couple of really special songs on it for me. But yeah, basically kind of like an Iwo Jima looking positioning for these guys. I've actually been to Iwo Jima when I was to the statue at the cemetery, Arlington National Cemetery. I think it's in this. I think it's in the cemetery if I remember. I was 5 in my defense. Okay, 5 years old. I'm much older than that now. But the one thing that I remember was there was like a lead soldier, like one in the front that was moving the most forward. And I remember thinking his eyes were following me, which, as I was told at the time, like that's a sign of really quality artwork if it's so believable that you feel that the eyes are following. I'm like, no, I'm seeing it again. I'm 5. So, yeah, that was really interesting. I remember seeing that in the Kennedy Flame, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers, all that stuff in that day. Really creepy place to take a 5-year-old. But in any case, we get a little something extra. We get that in the background here. I'll have to double check the other CDs because I didn't notice that before. It could just be the color of the font. But we get, the back as per usual. On the inside, again, really nice job with the CD itself. You can see that here, just kind of a muted color version, sort of a dark army actually. So that really works out well, at least for the way that the American soldiers dress. I don't know about soldiers in other countries. I would imagine, the camouflage thing kind of makes sense that they would all dress that way. And of course, again, we have that, although that looks like a little bit of a recreation than maybe the original tape box, although it very well could be. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's interesting. That's a polygram box. I didn't notice that before, but it does say polygram there. So with this, of course, we do get a booklet. Because of course we do. A nice thick one too. I have to say, this one nice and thick there. Lots of stuff in it as usual. All the information about the regular tracks, the bonus tracks, the quotes. I think this might have been Ken Hensley's last album, if I remember right. But there you get the shot of the band. And as I've just recently learned, my friend Mick is not feeling well. He had to take some time off of some of their dates, which might be the first time that's ever happened. This is the guy that fell off stage, broke his arm, got up, played the rest of the show before he went to the hospital. And he's the guitar player, so either hand, with a broken arm, that had to just suck. But anyway, more shots of the band. There's information on, the tracks, the bonus tracks, all that good stuff. Very typical, what you would expect in the quality of what we've seen from these Sanctuary Midline. Sanctuary Midline. I keep saying Century, but it's Sanctuary Midline. And then again, tiny writing on the back of the book. Once again, very unnecessary. Stop it. So one thing that really bugs me is that there's just no reason for everything to be that tiny. You've got all this space, knock it off. And I'm sure by now, we're talking 2004 that this one came out. It's not like they don't know what it's going to look like when they print it. And they've certainly anybody's done enough CDs or owned enough CDs at this point to know what those font sizes compared to the size of the page is going to look like. I could see in the beginning not really understanding the scale of what a CD book would be, but even a year in to CDs, come on, and CDs were what, 1988, 89, somewhere in there, and now you're talking 2004. Yeah, really no excuse for that, but that's just my grade. What we do get on here that's really important are the songs, as always. So the first part that we're going to talk about is the basic album. We get No Return, Imagination, Feelings, Love Feelings. That's such a great song. Fools, excellent track. Carry On, Won't Have to Wait Too Long, On the Street, and we end with It Ain't Easy. That would be good enough. But there's more, because this is the deluxe CD. We get the single A side of Love Stealer, the single B side of Been Hurt, the single A side of Think It Over, which is an excellent track, I mean, they're all good, but those in particular are ones that really stand out to me in my memory. We get an outtake, previously unreleased outtake of Lying, and then we get a live, previously unreleased version of Feelings. It was a good song for them on stage too, I think. But yeah, Conquest. But we're not done because, like I said, I got 2 copies of this one. So the first copy I got, I was a little confused, but they thought it was the right one, and this is the paper sleeve version of Conquest. Now this is just the proper album. There's no bonus tracks or anything on it, in just absolute mint condition. Love this. And here's the goodies that we get inside. Again, tiny font. Look at that. Such a waste of space, an unreadable waste of space. So here, this is a Japan release, of course. Well, I might have to double check that because I think I marked that I had the European one. Japanese book. And remember, they all had, even the European ones had like a Japanese card on the on Discogs. So the whole book is in Japanese. And I cannot do anything to help you with this because I do not read Oh, they do have American lyrics in there as well. So since the majority of the world does speak English, it's good that they do have that translation in there. Although, I mean, if you're going to release it in a country, it's fine to have it in their language too, I think. Would be interesting to understand, how this reads. But yeah, it's a beautiful, I mean, on print, it's just a beautiful language. So anyway, nice thick booklet there. Then we get the, let's see, these are tiny lyrics in English. I mean, they're basically like this is even small for a dollhouse. And, you get that side 1 and side 2. And then you get the CD, which I actually really like what they did with this CD here. It's a little bit brighter than the other one. Now this is, I should say, this is the 2006 reissue instead of 2004. And this is BMG partnering with Sanctuary Midline on this one. So they brightened up the green a little bit, and I like that. That looks really good. I don't know how well that comes across on the video, but considering how great pictures of the moon that this phone takes. But yeah, it looks really good. And here, of course, we just get the album proper itself. So we're getting No Return, Imagination, Feelings, and Fools. It says side 1 and 2. It's a CD. It's a single-sided CD. But this would be the the basic if you were to have the LP. Side 2, obviously, carry on, won't have to wait too long, out on the street, and and it ain't easy. God, it's so hard to read that. Yeah, some really cool stuff on here too. And we also get a little bit of the catalog there. Always nice when you have that. You can dream as a child or whatever all the albums that you want to buy, and you make your list, and you're like, oh, I want to get this one first, and you're like, well, I heard this other song, so now I want to get that one first, and all that stuff. The other thing that I think is really smart is that they put the opening at the top. So here you've got the unreadable lyrics, and the CD is at the top. So when you slide it into the CD paper sleeve, it goes like that. The CD comes out here, and this doesn't open here. So pretty smart. But anyway, yeah, really cool. Actually, you know what? No, this was a European release because the color of the CD, the ones in Japan were not this color. So very interesting. But anyway, great stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed today. We'll be back tomorrow or as soon as I can again with plenty of podcasts coming to you this coming week. I don't think I have any over the weekend though, because I misscheduled one. So anyway, we'll be back on Monday with 2 episodes of Smoke on the Podcast. Wednesday, Haskin' Podcast. Thursday and Friday, Smoke on the Podcast. Saturday, Smoke on the Podcast. And maybe even more. Who knows? We'll see you guys. Cheers.